Hi, this is a Sentri Lock Box. I put these on all my properties. They're not cheap. They're not required by the Real Estate Commission here in Denver, or Colorado, but I believe they should be. Down in the Springs for Pikes Peak, you do put these on down there. So you buy them through your real estate board, and as I mentioned, there's a cost attached to not only purchasing them, but also to the monthly fee to maintain them. They're specific to an app on my phone, state-of-the-art technology. They're Bluetooth, so I know when an agent schedules a showing on my property, what time they get here, what time they access the lockbox, what time they leave, shut the lockbox, and if the showing is started, so I'm notified of that. It's a safety measure, whereas a manual lockbox, you don't really know if they showed up or not. So it's kind of crucial that I think we have this technology and that we use it, and a true professional is going to pay for it and make sure that they keep their client's property safe, as well as the agents who are showing those properties. So what I do is I activate the lockbox here. Right now we're putting a lockbox on a listing. We're putting it on a property. So I activate it, and then I have a pin, and I enter my pin, and you'll see here, it opens the key compartment, right? Pretty sweet. And because it's just wirelessly or Bluetooth connected to the lockbox. And every agent, they don't have the Sentri Key app. They're not required to have it. They should have it, but if they don't, then what they do is they call in, and the showing service provides them a one-time day code. So and they can only access that lockbox that day that they're going to show. So there's no going back in and out of a property multiple times. They have to set another showing, get another code if they want to show it again. If you can give specific codes to subcontractors, so if I want a sub to come in and do some handyman work, or an inspector or the appraiser to access the property, then my assistants go into the showing time system and the Sentri Key system, and then they get a one-time specific day code for that subcontractor, and it's coded to that contractor. So, and then again, I know when they're in and out of the property. So, state of the art. It really should be mandated, I think, to be used for safety purposes. So the other thing that I do here is I'm going to release the shackle on this lockbox, and that way I'm going to put it on the door. So I've already put the keys in the lockbox. I woke it up, and now I'm going to put the lockbox on the door. As you can see, that's how you do it. Releases the shackle. Again, it's all electronic. Pretty cool, state of the art. It's got a nice rubber shackle, so it's not going to damage the door. And the lockbox itself is pretty substantial, so you can see here. All right, so there you go. So lockbox is on the door. There's a key inside the lockbox for the deadbolt here. And then I was just kind of make sure to check to make sure the door closes with the storm door, closes well. And then I notify the showing service where the lockbox is located for those agents to find it when they set their showings. So they have to call and then set the showing, and then it has to be approved. In a case like this with a vacant property, it's a go and show showing, and so the agents will call showing time, the showing service, and then they set the showing or the request the time, and then they're approved. And then the showing service gives them a one-time day code for that Sentri Lock box. They come in, that's how they access the property. And then again, I get notified immediately when they're there, so I know if they're within their window or not.